underway next. Just about to get started. Starting on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
At the plate, Ronald Acuña Jr. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And right back to the mound. The throw to first.
That's an out.
1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And that means Matt Olson will have a chance to hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man at first. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Out of here. Matt Olson goes deep. His second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Here's Austin Riley. And a foul ball.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Now a screamer into the outfield. DeFordo brings it in. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Grant Holmes. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Throw on to Olson, and Freeman is retired. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's the second baseman. Inside, and it hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Here comes a pitch. And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away. That one at 95, missed up top. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's Max Muncy. Runner on the go. This one in the air. Olsen. And that'll do it. Dodgers leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning set to go. Profar climbs in on that left side. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And that one is downstairs. 2-2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Fly ball center field. Outman hauls it in for the out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. On the ground right side, and that one handled over to first. Out. And that is that. Back here in LA, bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuña settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. 2 outs, bases empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. For LA, they trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. They say away.
1-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Ronald Acuña Jr. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And now, Michael Harris II. And that one fouled off. And now the count is even.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the center fielder, James Outman. There's a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
In the air, left field. Profar moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And Freddie takes the K. Now the number 2 hitter. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Shohei Ohtani hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Dodgers down. And we're back on to the 4th. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Next offering misses down and away.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 2-2 on the way. That's a laser base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Here's Matt Olson down.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept
2
close.
balls, 2 strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here is Austin Riley. Ozuna, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. And that one clips the corner. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner on the go. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Throw to second. He's safe. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Braves strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom four, digging in, Shohei Ohtani.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes Max Muncy. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hard hit, base hit. Harris fires it in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one smoked out to left. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 2 on, 1 out. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
The batter now will be Will Smith. The 1-1 is fouled off. Muncy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Michael Conforto will climb in. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. And the Dodgers even it up. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Left the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And here is James Outman.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And there's a ball. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The Dodgers threatening. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. And that one upstairs.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. They get 2 and draw even again. Onto the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. 1 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. This one in the air, right field. Conforto. 2 away now. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Now back the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive, and that's just foul. Outside, and now it's 3-2. Ronald Acuña Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 6. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. A new arm into the game, the righty, Hurston Waldrop.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Well struck right field. That's back there. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're lucky.
Runner breaks for third. This one in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And ball 4 to aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
There's a line drive to left field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2. Muncy off of first with 2 away. Teoscar goes down on strikes. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kirby Yates.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That's in there. And the count's even at 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Blake Trinan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Phillips getting loose as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Michael Harris II. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And now it's even up. Upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Out to short. Betts. Oh, the throw is over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw, didn't stay on top, not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
1 out, runner at second. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. To third. And it stays fair. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. Back even. It's 3-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's off the wall. The relay throw. And in there with a double off the wall.
Back-to-back base hits. So close to driving that thing out of here down the line and right. Just a little more behind it. And He's circling the bases right now. Still, though, put a really nice swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's Austin Riley. And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Out to short. Betts rolls across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
The left fielder, number 7,
Here's Profar now. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Olsen stands at second with 2 gone. That one is hammered right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes into the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Kirby Yates done for the night. Alex Vesia gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Sean Murphy. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
That's down and in. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw comes in too late, and they can't get the out.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. 2 on, 2 outs. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Murphy around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuña Jr. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on 3. It's 10-3.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Clayton Kershaw gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 strike.
Kershaw the 2-1. Foul ball there. Now all even up. That one just misses. In the air, left field. Hernandez squeezes it, and that is that. So they bat around and score. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Will Smith. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And here is Michael Conforto. Line drive. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Two down, bases empty. And next for LA, James Outman. Outside low, and it's 2-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Dodgers 3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Muncy sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Throws to first.
He's out.
And Olsen is set down. Here comes Austin O'Reilly. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Man at first, and next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. 2 outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. Profar has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, not what they were looking for. It's back here in L.A. We go to the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. Ripped on a line. Outman makes the play, and there's one down. So here's Murphy now. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cut on and lifted in the air. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Hard hit left side. Arcia whips it to first, and Betts is gone. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Will Smith to the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Back to first, double play, and that's it for the inning. So it's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. On the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Acuña now. And that's downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. That's hard hit on the line. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And strike two.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here. And that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Zips it across, and that's the third out. No runs, no hits. Joe Jimenez will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here's Freddie Freeman. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the second baseman. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take game 1 of the series on the road.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.